What's up, guys? It's Geo back for episode 5 of our Pokemon Showdown. Push 1500 in the UU tier, week 3, episode 5. Awesome, we're ready. We're gonna hop into a battle. It's been a while since I've sat down and recorded this. But our rank right now is at 1350. Hopefully we can get up to 1400 this week. I'm not making any promises. Hopefully we can. Because I do have a team built for next week that may do well. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But hopefully we can hop into a battle relatively quickly. Okay, this is a very interesting team. We have Feraligatr, which, while not in UU, is still a big threat to my team because of its versatility with Aqua Jet and Waterfall and Ice Fang. It does hit a majority of my team for neutral damage. And then we have Luke, which is always a problem. We have a Mega Aerodactyl, we have Celebi, we have Toxicroak, and we have Metagross. I think my best lead in any scenario... Who's my rocker again? Yeah, it's Crocodile. Alright. My best lead in any scenario, I think, is my Crobat, because if he does end up leading with... Yeah, I am lagging really hard. But if he does end up leading with Celebi, then I'll be able to get off a U-turn for super effective damage. But he ends up leading with Aerodactyl. I'm going to go straight away. Data Crobat, Data Aerodactyl. Okay, so it is a speed tie. I'm actually just going to switch straight out into my Shaman, I guess. Yeah, it'll probably just be my Shaman. Actually, it'll be Crocodile here. To get the Intimidate off, because I do not want to have to deal with Aerodactyl unless he ends up going for the Rock Slide. That's fine by me. This gives me an opportunity to get my Stealth Rocks up, which is always good, because you always want your Rocks up in a match. It's going to do... Well, like, Stealth Rocks don't obliterate his team. It's going to do some good damage to whatever he wants to bring in. Ends up being Feraligatr. I'm not fearing Feraligatr. Well, I am fearing Feraligatr, don't get me wrong. But, at least I can deal with Feraligatr. Like, it's not like I have no check to it. Like, Jirachi's probably the best thing I've got right now, but that does a lot of damage. I am going to go for the Grass Knot here. By the way, I brought it in. He probably expects me to have something, but he stays in and goes for the Swords Dance, which is not good for me at all. I may end up losing Jirachi here. But looking at his team, Jirachi really isn't going to do that much work. Because Metagross carries Earthquake, Toxicroak has Sucker Punch. I guess maybe the only thing I could have used it for was Celebi. But, you know, it is what it is. Here I'm fairly certain a Mach Punch is going to be able to take it out. But I know Shaman outspeed, so I'm going to go into Shaman and try to hit him up with this Air Slash. Because I am max special attack. He's just... Yeah, so I basically forced him to go for the Aqua Jet here. While he does get some good damage off, I am able to eliminate that huge threat to my team relatively early in the match. Like, I did not want that thing sticking around whatsoever. So that's good. Hopefully he can't really do anything back to my Shaman. Look, oh, he brings in Metagross, meaning that he probably has Fire Punch, or something of the sort, but I'm going to go straight away for the Leech Seed, as he ends up going for the Meteor Mash. That does a lot of damage, and he gets the attack raise, which is super unfortunate. I guess Crobat is my next best switch in. You miss your Meteor Mash this time. I do get some health back from Leech Seed. I'm going to go for the U-turn here, as you stay in, so I am getting some good residual damage off every turn. Probably going to go for, like, the Ice Punch here, maybe. So I'm going to go into Ape to try to take the hit. Oh, you go for Psyshock. Okay. So now I do recognize what set this is. I remember somebody was talking about this on Twitter last night. I believe it was Elo. Is this Elo? It was a mixed Metagross set with weakness policy. Okay, it doesn't look like he's Elo, but that's interesting. That's actually a very cool set. I did not at all expect him to have Psyshock. trying to explain my plays here. But I am just going to Mega Evolve and Meteor Mash. That is going to be able to take him out. Or I'm going to Mega Evolve and Dark Pulse, not Mega Evolve and Meteor Mash. But this is a very, very close match. Like, I'm going to have to play very well in order to win this. Just because this team isn't necessarily the best of teams. The one we used last week was amazing. That team was a godsend. Expecting the grass move here, I'm going into Crobat. Actually, no, because he can still hit me with a Psychic move, so I'm going to go into Shaman here. Hopefully Showdown goes through with the correct switch here. As I end up going out to Crobat, that stinks. But, there's the Leaf Storm, so that's nice. Now, he has to switch here, because I'm going to either hit him with a 4 times effective U-turn, which should be able to knock him out, or he's going to switch. Right now, just something that I wanted to talk about in terms of Let's Plays. You guys have seen the new Let's Plays, and I currently don't have the grinding music that I want to have for grinding montages and whatnot. So that's what I'm trying to get right now. Hopefully I'll be able to get it soon, but at this point it's not looking good that I'll be able to have it by Monday in order to throw it into the grinding montage. Because I'm fairly certain we are going to have to do some grinding. The guy I'm reaching out to ask if his album is royalty free hasn't gotten back to me yet. Let's see here. Is this me lagging? No, it doesn't look like it's me lagging, but we have somebody here. Because unless, who else was here? It's like double OU? Yeah, double OU. Alright. Move please. He's wondering what it means. Lag check. My opponent's probably thinking about what I'm gonna do here. I am gonna reconnect. Hopefully that solves the problem. Because I hate it when it's lagging. Like, yeah. So as I was trying to voice, I did end up going for let me hop in the YouTube room. I did end up going for Aurasphere just because I knew it was going to hit Toxicroak if Toxicroak did want to switch in. So at this point, I am going to go out into Crobat to try to take this thing on. But it looks like I was the problem lagging, so that is a bit unfortunate because I always hate to be the problem when that happens. I'm going to go out into my Crobat here, expecting a move. I was not expecting knockoff. That kind of stinks. I'm going to go for the Roost here, expecting a Sucker Punch. Because Sucker Punch probably is his best play here, because he can potentially take my Crobat out. But just looking at kind of the matchup right now, in order to win, I need to have something to take out Celebi, and that's going to come in the form of Crobat. Crobat is essential for taking out Toxicroak and Celebi for me. So I need to make sure that I keep Crobat around. The most expendable member of the 4 right now is probably Shaman, because Shaman doesn't do a lot to anything that he has left. Shaman's job in this battle was mainly just taking out Feraligatr. It does think that I lost Infernape, because Infernape would have helped with a lot of the members of his party. Does Mega Aerodactyl get a speed boost? It does get a speed boost. So Rock Slide is coming. I'm going to be forced to switch out into my Crocodile to get that Intimidate drop off as you go for the Rock Slide again. That does nothing. And I'm going to take this opportunity to go for the Earthquake, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Earthquake. Hopefully he switches out and doesn't stay in. Switches out into the Celebi, which is unfortunate. Now, this is a play that can potentially lock down the game for me. Because last time we had this scenario, or I was in on Blastoise, I went into my Crobat to take the grass type attack. This time I'm going to stand and go for the knockoff and hope he doesn't Leaf Storm. He's going to double out into Lucario, which is not good for me at all because he's going to get the Justified boost. Oh no, he's not Justified. So I am able to knock off the Choice Band for relatively free, and I'm going to go out into my Crobat. As he predicts that very nicely and goes for the Ice Punch, I am now going to double out into my Shaman, expecting the Extreme Speed. So there's the E-Speed right there. I've just been put in a very bad situation right now. I'm going to try to Leech Seed to get some residual damage off on this thing, and then come in with Mega Blastoise and try to get a bit of wall breaking going. So here comes Aerodactyl. That's good for me. I do end up hitting the Leech Seed, which rocks because I'm back up to 52% of my health. And I'm actually going to double Leech Seed here, expecting him to switch into something else. But that is not the case, as he just ends up going for the Ice Fang. I probably need to stop over-predicting, but it is what it is. So now that I have the Intimidate and the Leech Seed off, I don't expect him to stay in. So I'm going to go for the Knockoff here. He does have the Ice Fang, but it's not going to be doing that much. Knockoff is going to put him in the range where Leech Seed is going to take him out, which is great for me, because that is one huge threat to my team. I did end up losing Shaman, but as I said, Shaman was the most expendable member of my party. One problem that I am going to have right now is Lucario can threaten all of my team with extreme speed and close combat. He's not banded anymore, which I guess is a good thing, but I'm still not going to be able to do that much back to it unless I keep a Crocodile and Mega Blastoise around. So it looks like Mega Blastoise is going to shape up to be my answer for Lucario. It's not a very solid one, but it's something. Additionally, we have Celebi still chilling on the field. Celebi is probably going to have to be taken out by a combination of Crobat and Crocodile. I'm going to check for lag. It is me lagging. Uh-oh. Looks like we're moving now. So here comes Lucario. So now this comes down to a game of what am I willing to lose. Hopefully you're going to over-predict and go for the Ice Punch, but at this point I think even that can take me out. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. He is able to take me out with that, which is a bit unfortunate. Here I'm going to go straight away for the Aura Sphere, just because I do think it is my best play. I'm probably going to lose this match just based on the type matchups that I had. This team does really struggle with Celebi, because my main check to Celebi probably comes in the form of my like type matchup wise. I guess Jirachi can come into play and try to take it out, but I did lose Jirachi very early in the match, which was a bit unfortunate. You're going to start going for Drain Punches, which is bad for me because I need to hope for a crit or something. I'm going to go out into my Crobat here and hope that I can live a Drain Punch. You go for the Poison Jab, which is going to be able to take me out, and that is going to be a good game as I have no farther means of taking this thing out. So hold this Dark Pulse. Unless I get crazy flinches. Dark Pulse is doing about the same amount. Yeah, because they're the same base power. That was an intelligent statement. He's just flinching for poisons. I do get the crit, but it's not going to matter. He's going to be able to come in with Celebi and hit me up with the Leaf Storm. I gotta hope he misses a Leaf Storm. But he doesn't, so he's going to be able to take me out. That is a good game. We're back down to 13-25, which isn't good at all. But we're going to hop into another UU match. You guys just saw the team I'm using next week, but it's whatever. Hopefully we're going to be able to hit 1400 in this episode, but it's already shaping up to be a long episode. 13 minutes in so far, which is not good for me. We're going to join the battle here. This team is one that I'm not as scared of. Probably Scarftini, Bulky Crobats, Specs Hydreigon, Heracross, maybe Mega. I don't know. I'm a little fuzzy on if Heracronite is allowed in this tier. And we have Swampert and Mew, which can do a variety of things. But I believe my best lead in this scenario is my Jirachi, just because I can bait the V-Create from Victini if Victini wants to lead. And if Swampert leads, I can hit it with a Grass Knot, which will be good for me. If Mew leads, I'm not too scared. If Hydreigon leads, which I don't think it will, then I still have a lot of leeway. Because I can switch out to other things like Ape to try to take a hit. So let's see. Hopefully we can... Okay, so is he just taking a long time to make his move? Or what? We're going to resubmit our move. Hopefully that works. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why Showdown's being laggy right now. I wonder how many battles it has open. Oh, that's why. It has nearly 1,700 battles. So we might get just cut out by the server here, which would stink. Oh, what the heck? Alright, I'm going to try to resubmit here. Please work. Let me join, please. I'm trying to solve the problem here. Oh. What the heck? Alright, lead Jirachi. Showdown, please. So he ends up leading with Crobat. I'm not really scared of this thing. I'm actually going to set up... No, I'm going to go for a Flash Cannon because I'm predicting him to U-turn out into Hydreigon. And that would be my best thing to hit it. So looks like this match is going to have a lot of turbulence. Which is kind of unfortunate because this might have to be the last match we do until next week. Which would kind of stink because that means we only gain 50 points this week. But I think the team that we have next week is a lot better than this one. Just miles ahead. So here the Dark Pulse is fairly obvious, so I'm going to go ahead and do an Infernape because if he's Scarfed Hydreigon, you go for the Flamethrower, which is still fine by me. You get the crit, which is a bit unfortunate. But I'm going to go for the Mach Punch here because I'm fairly certain it takes you out. And I can force a switch here. Here comes Crobat. I'm not really worried about Crobat. Gonna go into Jirachi as a good halfway. You're gonna go for the Taunt, which is fine by me, because I can go straight away for the Flash Cannon and do more chip damage to Hydreigon. If he wants to come in with Swampert, then I can lull him into a false sense of security, because like, oh, I ate up the Flash Cannon, now I can hit you with this Grass Knot though. That does like 74%, which is good. But he is going to take me out with the Earthquake, which is a bit of a disappointment because I'm basically max defense on that. So I should have been able to tank it, but... we are lag. Check. We are lagging a little bit, but that did seem to resolve the issue, so we're going to go straight away for a Water Pulse here. Actually, what's my best move? Should I predict... I'm going to predict Hydreigon and go Aura Sphere. He just decides to sack Swampert, which was the best play. The crit did matter. No, just kidding. Crit didn't matter. Even if he's like a Soul Vest max special defense, fairly certain I would have been able to take him out. Because I have 405 special attack. That's nuts. I'm trying to hover over it, but I can't. Here's Crobat. My best check to Crobat right now is probably my own. As dumb as that sounds. He's going to go straight away for the Brave Bird. That is a lot. I'm going to... If he's max speed Crobat, then I'm not going to be able to outspeed it. So I'm going to go into my own Crocodile. Or into my Crocodile. Get the Intimidate off as you go for another Brave Bird. That's fine by me. You're at -1, so I'm just going to go for the Knock. Actually, I'm going to set up my Rocks. Because I'm expecting you to U-turn. Because it doesn't... Are you banded? No, you're not banded. You're probably like Skyplate or something of the sorts. But I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks right now because that's going to help me deal with both Heracross and Victini, because Victini is going to lose a fourth of its health every time it does decide to switch in, which is payday for me. It's awesome. But I'm trying to think what's going to be my win condition in the match. Because I don't have anything that outspeeds Crobat. Here comes Heracross. Yeesh. Heracross is not good for me at all. I guess I can, like, predict the bug move and go out into my Infernape, but he's going to go for a fighting move. I need Crobat to come in and revenge kill. I think Blastoise can take a hit from... Actually, why am I just not going into Shaman? Hopefully it goes into Shaman. It went into Ape. Gosh dang it. That is unfortunate. Gets the Moxie boost. But even if he's Scarf Hair, I'm fairly certain I outspeed. So I'm going to go into my own Crobat and hit him up with his Brave Bird. Because it should be... I don't outspeed. Gosh dang it. Now he has a Swords Dance. This is just going great. We're going to Air Slash here. I have nothing for Heracross right now. Ugh. Jeez, this is ugly. If I'm able to get out of this match, I'm going to be surprised. Because I have no switch-ins right now to Crobat. He's going to make the good play and go into this thing. I guess my switch is Crocodile. I don't know. Hopefully you Brave Bird and take yourself out. Ugh, this thing's annoying. You end up roosting. Great. I guess I'm going to go for the knockoff then. Is knockoff my best play? I guess knockoff's my best play. I don't know. I'm just so mad at this point. Like, this is really frustrating. Like, don't get me wrong. I love playing competitive. I really do. But it's just like, I hate having to just absolutely throw out teams like I'm going to do with this one. Let's see here. I'm hoping he's going to go out into Mew so I can just smash it, but that's not going to happen at all. Probably Heracross is going to be the switch. Oh, goes out into Mew. So I'm going to nearly take Mew out. That gets rid of Mew's leftovers. If this is Kaboom Mew, then I'm really scared. I'm just going to go straight away for the Earthquake. Because you have Sucker Punch. So that was a physically offensive Mew. Probably Swords Dance, Sucker Punch, Drain Punch. And, what else would it have? I'm drawing a blank right now. But you're probably going to drop a Draco on whatever wants to come in. So I guess Shaman. Shaman, save me! You end up roosting. Wow. Wow. So you're not Specs Hydreigon, which stinks. I'm going to go for the Leech Seed here. And I missed the Leech Seed. Great. Great, great. This is just A+, wonderful. So I am going to be taken out by that Flamethrower. And here comes Blastoise. I'm going to hit you up with this Aura Sphere. And I think my inexperience in this tier is beginning to show. That Aura Sphere is going to be able to take you out, but a Scarftini cleans up the game from here, honestly. I guess I'm going to go into Crocodile and try to eat up a Bolt Strike. Like, honestly, if he goes for the Bolt Strike, then that's great for me. You end up going for the U-turn, which was the best play, because you could probably knock me out from there. Here comes Crobat, or Heracross. That is going to be a good game. And honestly, with this connection, I don't want to try to play another game. He misses the Mega Horn, which is great, but I have nothing for this. Like, I can't touch it. You go for the Mega Horn. Yeah, that is going to be the game. And that is going to be this week's session. If you guys did enjoy this week's session, my lord, I can't talk all of a sudden. We're down to 13-3, great. But if you guys did enjoy this week's session, please make sure to slap that like button, as it really does help show support for the channel and the series. We will be back next week for week number 4 of Push 1500 UU. And additionally, make sure to answer today's comment question of the day, which is, who do you think the MVP was for this week? I know personally for me it was probably Infernape, just because Infernape is really cool, and Infernape put in a lot of work. But other than that, please make sure to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.